That same day Jesus went out of the house and sat beside the sea. Such great crowds gathered around him that he got into a boat and sat there, while the whole crowd stood on the beach. And then he told them many things in parables, saying, Listen, a sower went out to sow. Other seeds fell on the good soil and brought forth grain. Some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Let anyone with ears listen. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
Be prayed. Dear God, the one who is truth, we come to you this day seeking to hear your voice. I pray the words of my mouth and the meditations of all of our hearts will be acceptable to you, our God, our rock, and our Redeemer. Amen. We're today in this month it really is a month of celebration. And as I spoke last week at the beginning of this month, the month-long journey we're taking, we are celebrating stewardship, we're celebrating all the gifts that we've been given and the generosity of our community to come together and to seek to live out God's call. One of the ways we're also celebrating that is we're celebrating the conclusion of our mission and vision journey together. Our church council, starting in the spring, embarked on a reflective journey to see how is it we renew and articulate our uniqueness and our mission in God's calling. And I want to give a thank you to everybody who stuck around last week to give feedback, because it was very helpful and very enlightening. And I hope a good way that you felt the church council was really seeking to do the church's work and God's work. And then also today we're celebrating All Saints Day. We're celebrating all those who have shared their gifts with us and empowered us. And those people, even though they're no longer with us, we still carry so much a part of who we are. And in that spirit of celebration and memory and seeking to continue to live out God and Christ's call, I offer this brief reflection. And it's never easy to talk about something you don't really know. So I ask for your forgiveness and your grace and your mercy, and I hope we'll all get it. But I want to talk today about someone I never met, but someone I felt for a while now. And I'm like, man, that sounds like it might be a good piece of reflection material. And for anybody who's been here for, I would say, a little over 6 years or longer, would know the name and know the person, George Haynes. All right, I guess head nods. There you go. And again, I did not know George. He passed away long before I came to this church. But the reason, and I don't mean to claim to talk about George in a way I do know him. I can only speak to the stories, abundant, of vibrant stories I've heard about George Haynes. And so that's what I share with this morning. And I'll give a brief introduction during the fellowship hour. If you didn't know George Haynes, and you can find pretty much throw a rock and somebody will tell you more about George Haynes or say like, yeah, pastor's a little off there. But my understanding is George Haynes did almost everything you possibly imagine doing in this church, in a congregational church. I believe George Haynes served on a search committee at one point. I believe George Haynes served as a trustee at one point. I believe George Haynes was the maintenance guy at one point. Emily and Eddie? Yes, no, maybe, thank you. A deacon, correct? Oh, yes. Social committee, probably, yes, maybe. So you name it, George Haynes probably did it. Here's why I want to talk about George Haynes, though. Is that what I've witnessed, and the reason why I think it's good to celebrate George Haynes on this day, on this All Saints Day. We believe that we're all saints. We are all saints. And what sainthood means to us is, and clearly it will vary from person to person, but generally what it is it's a person who gives so much life and so much love to others that they can do nothing else but do the same for the rest of the world, that they must pass it on. And so what I've seen, the reason I felt George was a good person to bring into today and help guide us in this wonderful celebration and in the spirit of all the celebrations of our community that are going on, is that there's so many leaders I've met and so many people in this church I've met who told me, I do what I do because George Haynes got me to do it. Is that true? I mean, are there a few people in here who have done something in this church? Yeah, we got a few hands in the back. And see, where that gift of life and love comes is something I can't imagine George, maybe George had some sort of wise third eye that I didn't know about. But otherwise, I kind of don't think George and many people, we never are able to fully see the fruits of our labor. We can only do what we do. We can only live and share life and share love with hope and faith that something good will come out of it. We may not even know what that good looks like. We just hope that something good will come out of it. And George's everlasting legacy, his life, his love, his answer to today's gospel is the fact that there are so many people here who serve, who are part of this church, who lead in this church because of George Haynes. And today's parable, so the passage, last week's passage, this week's passage, and next week's passage, were all passages that the church council used to prayerfully guide them in the discernment of articulating a mission and vision statement. And I'm so grateful. I have to confess, at first I was like, we're just going to isolate those three passages. This is a pretty long and pretty well-connected passage. And so I thought it was interesting that we kind of just zoned in on good soil, good seed. But then I'm so grateful, and I'm going to give a shout out to Ken Anderson, but for me, Ken, you did that. Good job. But the good seed and the good soil, what does that mean? What does it take to be a good seed? What does it take to be good soil? And it really is what I was talking about during the children's moment. It's this willingness not just to blossom for your own sake. Seeds don't just grow for their own sake to bear whatever fruit or flower or nourishment that they're going to give in the moments of their existence. They also blossom to enrich the soil, to give and nourish the soil. And Jesus later on talks about how, Jesus makes it very clear. Jesus says, seeds are the people and the soil is the Word of God. And if you're a good seed and good soil, it means you've heard the Word of God, you've understood the Word of God, and you've lived out the Word of God. And Jesus makes it clear that we don't always do that. I mean, I confess that I read the Bible on a regular basis, and I'm confused on a regular basis. And if that's not true for you, see me, and I'd be happy to give you a Sunday to preach. And so sometimes we struggle to understand. But then there's times when we just get tired. Love one another? Come on. Sometimes I'm tired. I'm really tired. I love you, Mike. And then there's times when we just say no. I'm going to do it a different way. That's, stubbornness is a thing. But at the same time, none of that matters with God's grace and God's mercy, because God says it's that one time you find yourself in good soil as a good seed. It's that one time you serve, not just to serve or not just to have, to do whatever it is you're called to do in the moment, but to serve in a way to empower and to nourish others to thrive. When that happens, that's when we're good seeds in good soil. When we do what we do so that 7 generations from now, our love is continuing to blossom, to nourish, and continuing to bring forth that miraculous bounty of 60, 90, 100-fold. So this day, let us celebrate all those people, all the saints, all the George Hayneses in our lives who told us that we could, who showed us God's love in a way that made us be the children of God we've been called to be. And let us pray this day that we are the good seeds and good soil God said we are, and that we blossom in a way that empowers everyone to live, to thrive.